G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just want to do a little quick video today just to talk a little bit about the Zengalis. One of the things that can be a bit of an issue I've heard with the Zengalis is that they don't have quite the push in the lower octave that other speakers in that sort of price range have. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, and this sort of also feeds into room acoustics and some of the things that I'll be talking about in the series that I do on room acoustics, hopefully to help you guys out. But these Zengali speakers are I'll head over here so you guys can see them while I'm talking about them. These are generally, they are a downward firing port for the lower octave. Now, that is a good thing, especially if they're a little bit light on in the lower octave. Now, what you do in that situation, if you have speakers like that, and it doesn't even matter if the port is in the rear or in the rear or in the firing down. These are downward firing speakers. So what I have done to compensate for that is I push the speaker further back. I'll turn the camera around. So what I've done is you can see that I've pushed the speaker. There's my bass trap there. And I've pushed the speaker quite a way back into the corner there, as you can see. And then if we head over here to the other side, you can see I've done very much the same thing over here. I've pushed the speaker back, right into the corner. And you can even probably hear my voice changing when I get into the corner of the room. And that essentially comes down to room acoustics and finding that position of neutrality. David Wilson has a great video. The late, great David Wilson has a wonderful video on the Wilson website about the finding that zone of neutrality, setting up your room for your speakers. And I really do believe that process works not just with Wilson's, it works with most speakers I've had a chance to have to set up in people's rooms. Now, in this case, with these speakers here, by pushing them further back into the corner, I have reinforced that lower octave. Now, I don't have any problem there now. It was a little bit thin in the lower octave when I first set them up in a position that I thought they should roughly be in. But by setting them further back into the corner and getting some bass reinforcement back there, without any bloating, if you know what I mean, because of the down-firing port, that helped dramatically in that situation. But by pushing the speaker back, I was able to reinforce that lower octave, that lower frequency stuff, into the corner where lower frequencies propagate. That's where they circulate, in the corners of your room. So that's why we talk about, with rear firing ports, we talk about pulling them out from the boundaries of the room, so we don't get any of that reinforcement. But in this instance, we wanted a bit of reinforcement, so if we push that speaker back a bit further into the corner, simply just pushing it back maybe 6 inches, and that's made a dramatic difference to the lower octave articulation. It's not a swelling, fat, bloated sound. What it's done is it's just picked up that reinforcement that I was looking for to balance that speaker out really nicely now. So there's a little insight as to what's going on with these. I'm always fiddling and fine-tuning and trying to get the best out of them, like I do with any component I have in here for my thoughts on. So that's just a little update about what we're doing with those. It goes into room acoustics and room setup, which I will be doing some further videos on as I get time to down the track. We'll talk about some of the things that I've done as a sound engineer, some of the things that I've learned over the years as well, to try and improve that speaker position, because speaker setup is quite critical in getting the best out of your sound system. So little video just to talk a bit about what I'm doing here with those, and a little bit of education, if you like, or a few tips as to what you may be able to do if you feel like your speakers don't have that bottom end push that you'd like them to have. There's always an option to get back into the corners more, and that will reinforce that that lower octave. So thanks very much for watching. Please give it a like if you like what I'm doing, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we love having you on board, and we'll talk real soon.